MIA students, today we're going to start day 2 of our 1040 notes or filing your taxes notes. You already did numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, I've shared with you a new document, so these will probably be blank, but just know that you've already done those before. If not, you should make sure you go back and do the lesson prior to this one. We're going to go ahead and skip number 5. This is an activity that we will hopefully do later. But what I'd like you to do for this lesson is you're going to do numbers 6 through 12. Again, just to kind of go through things. Number 6 is 5 things you should know about filing your state income taxes. Because remember, or hopefully you've seen this before, is that when you file your taxes, you have to file federal taxes and you have to file state taxes. So it's important to understand what your state requires when you're filing those taxes. So you're going to read this little article here. And you're going to answer these questions on the right. On 7, you're going to figure out different ways that you can file your taxes. Again, in this little link, if you click on it, there's a little YouTube video to watch on how you can file your taxes. And then I want you to write pros and cons for each method to file your taxes. There's old-fashioned paper filing, which is just using those 1040 forms, which we'll talk about. There's software that I'd say probably most people use nowadays. You might see things like H&R Block or TaxSlayer, things like that. Those are tax or software programs that you can use. So pros and cons of those. And then some people do go to tax professionals and have them do them for them. Again, pros and cons I'd like you to list for those. And then I want you to say which way do you think you'll use to file a tax return and why. Question 8 is going to, what happens if they find mistakes on your tax return? To again read this little article here and then answer these questions on the right. Number 9, why do I owe on my tax return? Again, everything in blue, there's just little articles to read. So I'd ask that you read those. For this one, there's a little video here. It says you just have to watch the first minute only. So always read what's on the left-hand side here because it's going to tell you what to do. Sometimes they're going to cut down what they expect you to read. Then again, answer the questions on the right. On 10, talks about the IRS penalties for filing or paying taxes late. So again, please make sure you read this article so you can figure out where those penalties come from and when they come. So then you'll answer these questions over here. For question 1, it says, under which circumstances would you incur fees? So you could just put yes or no in these boxes. Again, here you're just answering if it's more or less. So it says you can, I guess we can't really circle because we're on our computers, but you just highlight if it's more or less. Just answering questions based on what you've seen over in these articles and videos. Again, just more questions. 11 is 4 ways to maximize the use of your tax refund, right? If you file your taxes and you get money back from the government or from your state taxes, it's important to use that money wisely. So here it looks like there's a little video to show how you can maximize your taxes. And you'll just answer these 2 questions here. And then just a quick exit slip for you to kind of summarize what you learned in these lessons. So this is your assignment for today. Just watching this video, you get 10 points. And then filling out sections 6 through 12. As always, if you have questions, email me at sorandflip@gmail.com. If not, have a great rest of your day and good luck completing this activity.